Landon, how you doing, man? It's been a hot minute. How's it been going? I just turned on the stream. We got Saturday bonus stream today. I'm doing well. I'm just looking. I just took a break. How's your day going? Dude, it's going well. Honestly, it just started. Being completely honest, my day just started. It's 9 a.m. here. Had a pretty late night. I woke up no more than 15 minutes ago. And because I said I was going to come on today. Honestly, funny enough, you're here just because today is kind of a day that might be totally up your alley. We have a viewer that we are going to be going live with today because he just wanted to go over his Pokemon card collection because he didn't know how to evaluate it or anything. So he kind of gave it a soft organize, and then we're going to be bringing him up on the screen today and going over and taking a look at some of his cards and taking a look to see if he has any hidden gems, which is kind of fun. You sound tired. I'm a little tired. I'm not like super tired. I just need a few minutes to wake up still. That's what happens when you live in Hawaii, man. You have friends and family come and visit you, and they keep you up all night. We had some friends come into town that we haven't seen for a year. So they just got here, and we are just chilling with them last night, and probably gonna be chilling with them all day today. But yeah. No, otherwise we're just kind of chill. How have you been doing? Sorry, I know I never messaged you back when you said you were looking for those cards. I'm sorry, I have been really busy. Mostly just busy on here, but nonetheless, I have been quite busy with streaming and all of my YouTube stuff. Did you end up finding those celebrations cards that you were looking for and needed? Oh man, it's been going great. It's been going really good. Getting lots of wins, playing lots, and honestly, it's just been all in all a really good experience. All of Pokemon Pocket. Been making some really cool decks lately. Just showcasing a lot of cool tournament decks that have been doing really good. And now that the new set came out, it's just like kind of shaking up the meta. There's a lot of new cards and a lot of old cards that just became more usable. So honestly, all around, it's just been a really, really good shakeup. And then we have our brand new set coming out, which is all going to be based on the Johto cards. That's coming out for later this month. So it's supposed to come out, I believe, on the 29th. It's like a soft announcement. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I paused on it, but I'm ready if you have any that I need on the celebrations. To be fair, I think I have a couple, but most of them are the non-rare ones. I will keep you posted, Landon, because so Christian and I have not been on Whatnot very much, as you've probably been able to tell. We haven't been been streaming on there at all compared to how we used to. And this year we're probably gonna just liquidate out and stop selling. on there. So I will let you know, and we'll give you a really good deal on the ones that you're missing, or if you want doubles on anything, we'll give you a good deal on anything we have. But yeah, we're just going to be liquidating out on all of our singles and our booster boxes and stuff. Because honestly, I'm getting so much. I mean, despite you coming in here and there's no one in here right now, I don't normally. Saturdays is just a bonus stream anyway. And today is quite a bit earlier than normal that I stream. So, but under normal circumstances, we're usually more bumping than we are right now. But YouTube's been going significantly more effective and efficient for us, or for me, than being on Whatnot. So stepping away from Whatnot. But I will come back just to do a few things just to get rid of some of my cards. Oh, okay. I would love to take doubles because I would like to grade some and complete my set. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. So if you're looking for any other cards, yeah, like I said, we're just gonna be like liquidating, pretty much just like selling stuff at cost. So we'll be doing like all of our EXs, all of our Vs, V stars, like 50 cents a card, just trying to sell it in bulk, trying to get it out to whoever wants it. And honestly, anyone that was loyal to us and supported us, we would definitely give them first crack at everything. So if there was any other sets from Sword and Shield or anything else that like you're looking to, you know, that you were like kind of on the fence on and like maybe for the right price, we'll give you and all of the loyal watchers like first crack at it. Just, you know, because it's one of those things, right? Like we're not looking to make money on that stuff now. We're just like, you know, we're not it's just sitting in a corner now. So some of it we'll keep to just sell locally, but a lot of it will just, yeah. Crown Zenith and Silver Tempest, I do still have sealed packs of both of those, but those ones I won't be liquidating. Those ones I'll probably post and sell locally. I mean, I would sell them on Whatnot, but I mean, I would sell those at the going price just because those are pretty timeless. Sealed packs, I don't mind keeping those because that's what my collection already is just sealed packs. You know what I mean? Misfire ended up getting a a tin the other day and ended up getting a the Lugia alt art from Silver Tempest, which is chaotic. She only opened like 2 packs and got it, which is so crazy, man. So crazy. No kidding, right? But yeah, so we will have a bunch of stuff. I mean, I can do a little bit of deals on some of my sealed stuff, but for the most part, the sealed stuff is pretty. You know, the price is what it is. I don't need to liquidate it because I need cash. I just want to liquidate it because we don't want to hold on to the inventory anymore. If that makes sense. Anybody that else that is here, welcome, welcome. Say hi. Let us know that you are here with us. Gotcha. I'll definitely have to come by when you start to sell stuff. Yeah, man. I'll let you know. We're also going to be doing a very big giveaway stream on here too. It'll be Pokemon Pocket stuff, related stuff. But as you can see, we're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. and we do have a new set coming out, so we kind of wanted to just do a little bit of a celebration on, you know, how good we feel like we've done, and or how good I've done, and, you know, give a little bit back to everybody. What level are you? That's a great question. I am level 36. Driller, I feel like you need to be stopped. Why do I need to be stopped, Driller? Am I on here too much now? Saturday is just the bonus stream. We might not be on here for very long today. We're just on here because we committed and said we would be on. We're just chilling, kind of hanging out. Bugcatcher Zach's got a Pokemon card collection he wants to show us. So I told him we could do it on Saturday. Something a little different. But yeah, Driller, I know. We're getting out of hand. Alright, yeah, level 36. And our total wins down here, we're at 1,270 wins total. So we're definitely cooking. We're definitely getting there. Very slowly we're getting there. Driller, how's your Saturday been so far? And since you early birds are here, you guys get rewarded by watching me open a pack. Ah, yes. What a reward. Let's see, can I get the Pikachu EX, which I've been waiting forever to get? I have no high hopes. Oh! That's probably not it. That looks like a different card. But anything is possible. Hey, you know what? We only had one Arcanine EX, so, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm all in on that. That's sweet. 2 Arcanine EXs. That, you know what? Good pull today. Driller or Landon, did either of you want to get in on a game today? May as well do my warm-ups if anybody wants to get in on it. Otherwise, I'll just go right into matchmaking. If anybody else wants to, it's open to anyone. Anyone. I'm level 12. I would lose. Dude, that's okay. It's not about always winning. But you don't have to either. I feel good. I just like organized all my decks. Deleted some decks I didn't need. And, you know, got singles night there. We got Little Cup there. And then we got 1, 2. Oh, I think I deleted. Of course, I deleted one deck I didn't want to delete. That's okay, though. That is okay. All right. We'll just jump on. We'll just see what we can do. Do a little warm up here. Have a little fun. Have a little fun. We got the breakdowns on the Earthseed tournament today, and they are very interesting, to say the least. If anyone keeps up with the big tournaments at all, even just slightly, the breakdowns this weekend are, I would say, fairly surprising. 20% of all the players are using Mewtwo EX, 14% Pikachu Zebstrika, 11% Gyarados Greninja, 6% Executor Celebi, which is the exact deck I am using right now. I will just put both on the bench, one on the bench too. 4% using Charizard Moltres, 4% using Celebi Superior, 3% using Charizard Arcanine, 2% using Arcanine Moltres, 2% using Primeape Aerodactyl, 2% using Starmie Luminion, and even 1.5% using Greninja Mew EX, which that is a bizarre deck. That is a very bizarre deck. It'll be very interesting to see how that goes and how that plays out today. Main thing is we want to just see some love for our favorites. Specifically this deck. I said that if I was going to play today, this was the deck I would have used. So, Bugcatcher Zach, sup fam? How you doing, man? Man, it's been a quiet morning, but that's all good. I mean, nothing wrong with it being a quiet morning by any means. But Bugcatcher Zach, how you doing? Say hi to Landon. Landon is one of our bros from Whatnot, and he is going to. I mean, it sounded like was going to stick around for us to take a look at your cards. Bugcatcher Zach, Landon, we are going to be looking at his collection today. So he's got some cool stuff. It sounds like some really cool vintage stuff. But also going into mid-era. So, you know, we'll take a good look at it. We're going to show him a couple of the resources that we use just to kind of to evaluate cards, as well as just taking a look and maybe pointing out if there's any diamonds in the rough that he doesn't know about. So, you know, we're all for it. All for it. Come on, double heads. Ah, tough. Need to catch up now. I'm good, man. What's up, Landon? That's good. I'm glad that you're doing good. How was the rest of your week, Bugcatcher Zach? You've been busy this week. We haven't caught you much on stream. You missed singles night, which was amazing. It was so much fun. Alright, easy. We just have to hope that Gengar doesn't, like, really mess us up. But you know what? We're kind of... I don't exactly hate where we are. Not like the most ideal situation, but, like, you know. He's probably gonna get the, Gengar non-EX up next turn would be my guess. If it's honestly, if he goes Gengar EX, that puts us in a way better spot. I would prefer to see Gengar EX because it takes 3 energy, so it's going to give us at minimum 1 full turn to get some damage down before we have to worry about too much. Whereas normal Gengar, okay, yeah, it's less than, okay, I'm all for this. Most of the cards are in 2006. Lots of the Fossil set, Jungle set, and Team Rocket. Dude, that's sweet. Just been working, man. Happy to pop in. Oh, that's sweet. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody's got to work. Apparently, the only guy who doesn't have to work is me. So, ooh, okay, this is going to help. Oh, wait. Gengar can just one-shot me, can't he? No, he only does 100. Perfect. Perfect. We pretty much just have like 1 shot at getting this probably next turn. Which is okay because we're going to have the Superior out and it'll be good. He'll come in, he'll do 100 damage, and then we will Superior up and just do a massive flip and kill whichever Pokemon he puts up. Spooky shot. Not too worried about spooky shot. But yeah, I'm excited to go through your cards, man. I've got some cool resources I think I can show you, and I'll point out some cards and that might be, like I said, might be diamonds that you didn't really, know too much about, or if there's certain ones that I'm like, oh, like this might be worth more than you thought it was, kind of thing, So, all in all, I think it'll be a lot of fun to take a look at your cards. We'll see what you got. Oh, barely 200 damage. Jeez, barely take the win on this. Geez, welcome in, guys. Thank you everyone for dropping the likes. I appreciate it. We've had a slow start this morning, but you know what? That's fair. I'm starting at a different time, so that's on me more than it's on you. It's taking me just the time. You guys can tell I've been going no hat lately. Not on Saturday stream. Woke up late. It's a hat kind of day, I didn't have enough time to fully get ready. But yeah, Bugcatcher Zach, honestly, I think that, we're going to just wait a little bit to give people a chance to come in. But my guess will be like in the next 20-30 minutes, we may as well get started. Honestly. As long as you're cool with that, we may as well. Next 20-30 minutes. Like, why not, right? Ooh, okay. And we are going second. I think we'll chance it. What are the chances they put up like an Articuno and first turn Misty Me? Nobody does that anymore. There we go. See, we're less worried about it already. But yeah, we'll just give it a couple more minutes. 15-20 minutes, like I said. Just let a couple more people pop in if they want to pop in. And yeah, and then we'll just like get it going, because we'll have to do a little bit of setup, right? You'll have to get your phone set up on however you're gonna have it set up. I'm gonna have to have my Discord set up on the screen, and then I'm gonna be sifting between that and some web pages and stuff. So we got a little bit of work to be done. Just a little bit though. Ooh. Okay, well, we can get execute up. And we may as well just take an attack here rather than retreat. I mean, we have another Snivy in our hand, so it's not like the end of the world if he magically somehow can take it out. But I can't think of a single Pokemon this guy has in his deck that would be able to take out Snivy this turn. There you go. So he's... Oh, unless that happens. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. Alright. Here we go. So we have a couple things going for us this game versus... I mean, like, don't get me wrong. This is not ideal by any means. But... we are going to be able to take out this Magikarp this turn. He's probably going to put up Froakie next turn, which, to be fair, you don't want Froakie because Exeggutor takes, like, no energy, right? He wants to be, and you know what, that will help, especially if we can eventually get a Celebi, preferably next turn. And we do have the Sabrina, so we can actually, even though he's going to put up Froakie, Frogadier for next turn, we can get right into Gyarados and start hitting him, because Gyarados will take 2 shots on us. Take 2 hits to kill us. I mean, if it is Frogadier, you kind of want to hit it, because if it becomes Greninja, then it can one-shot you, but as long as he doesn't get the Druddigon out on the bench right now, then we're going to be in a good spot. But that can happen right now. There we go. So we can't actually Sabrina until next turn. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. And the Frogadier goes up too, so. But you know what? We can still slow this down just a tad longer, because we don't have... Here's the thing. We don't have all the Pokemon we want right now. So we can just play Sabrina. So what this is doing is it is forcing that energy that he just spent to try and get Drugadon in. He's going to have to respend it again unless we get the kill right here. If we get the heads, then that's even better. If we don't, it's all good. At least it slows him down 1 energy. You take what you can get sometimes. Take what you can get sometimes. Welcome in anybody that's here. Hope everyone's doing good. We are going to be going through Bugcatcher Zach's Pokemon card collection today. So if you guys want to be in on that, you let us know. Alright, so we unfortunately are just not going to be able to get past this. Now we have to fight everything. Gyarados is going to have his way with us, unfortunately. But if we can get the Celebi on the field, we should be okay. If we can get Celebi on the field, that's what it is. There we go. And this was the perfect turn because this was, well, I mean, last turn would have been better. But every energy we can get now while trying to get Gyarados in is going to be really good. This guy's got a weird deck. Why would he even run a potion? What would he have in his deck, had taken out of his deck to put 1 potion in? What range is he trying to hit so desperately bad that a potion is what he needs, you know? Alright, you do that, Greninja. You do your Greninja stuff. There's a part of me that wants to get the Snivy in and just hit it, but and the only reason I say that is because Exeggutor has I can always use a Erica, but I don't have any Ericas in my hand, of course. Of course that's the way it is, right? So maybe from the beginning we should have just attacked this guy rather than try. I mean, here's the thing, if we had actually killed the Frogadier, then it would have been really good, right? We would have been way ahead. No Greninja in the back. But since we didn't get the kill, it would have been kind of nice to get, like, to do an attempt later. But, I mean, with him going into Greninja, you know. Yeah, it would have been nice to just flip a whole bunch of coins against Greninja rather than Gyarados. Because right now, we definitely are against odds on winning this. But that doesn't mean we won't win. And now we're also just hoping he doesn't eat my energy when he attacks. If he eats, and if he does, that he doesn't eat Celebi's energy. There you go. So Greninja doesn't even actually help this matchup for him all too much. Alright, Celebi is up. We unfortunately are going to need 4 heads here. But, you know, it is what it is. 4 heads at 6 coins. You know, we've had worse odds than that. Definitely had worse odds than that. Tough go. Tough go. Didn't quite make it. Not today. All because we got the Celebi 1 turn too late. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope everybody is having a good Saturday. Say hi in the chat. We've got Landon in here today. Driller even popped in for a minute. And then Bugcatcher Zach is here. We are going to be looking at Bugcatcher Zach's collection today. But yeah, if you are here, say hi in the chat. And I think Bugcatcher Zach's probably just getting ready for the opening, if I had to guess. Okay, so he's running double potion. What is he possibly missing in his deck to have double potion in there? That kind of is like, I don't want to say concerning, but like, you definitely don't run double potion in this. I guess the potions are likely to beat the Gyarados matchup, the mirror match, if I had to guess. But we'll see. See who we fight next. We've got all of our web pages. Got a couple more we can show everybody while we are going through the collection, but we'll probably write some down because it is a lot to do the double pages at once, because we are going to be showing the cards, but we also want to show the resources too. The resources we're going to use to take a look at some of the cards. Yeah, let's just go right into Celebi. He's using a grass deck too, so he's probably not using too much of a different deck than I am. So this will really just come down to... there we go, double Celebi up. This will just come down to who gets better flips / who goes first. So I am going second, which is going to be way better in this scenario. Oh, really? Haven't seen this variant in a hot minute. Would say that it's definitely not as optimal as what we're using, and or just even going into Superior, or like he's probably running it instead of Superior if I had to guess. But I would say it's not as effective as running the Executor with it, or just the Delmise. That would be my opinion. Because we're going to have some like pretty good firepower behind this. And actually, like, even rather than... we can just X speed out of this right now. Because he won't be able to do anything that hurts us majorly next turn. If he gets the evolution out, then great, good for him. But evolution, Lilligant takes 2 energy, so he's not gonna be able to do anything with it first turn, right? He's gonna have to just do a blot on us for 10, and or just he's tanking. He's just trying to buy time to get his Lilligant in, which it is what it is. Can't presume to understand what this guy's doing. I will say I way rather would be in my scenario than his scenario right now. Because we're getting the kill here. And yeah, we might have a Lilligant coming up next, and he does 50 damage. But we do way potentially more than that with a heads like that. But we do have the Erica, so like we can just like negate a full attack, as well as keep putting energy on Celebi while waiting for Superior. So as much as he'll be able to double on energy if we get the Superior up, I mean, okay, so he's trying to get both up. That just seems chaotic. It seems so cumbersome, but who am I to say? He obviously has done it before, and it obviously works to some extent. And we won't be able to get a kill all in one turn anyway, too, right? So, but we can heal up. I see brought back the hat only because it's Saturday. Only for the Saturday stream, Turtle. I stayed up a little late, slept in, didn't have a lot of time to get our stuff together for this morning, so figured it was worth it for me to just throw the hat on. Get out of here, Turtle. Oh my gosh. Turtle and Turtle's girlfriend, we're going to be looking at Bugcatcher Zach's Pokemon card collection today. So you guys might have came in at a cool time where you can take a look at some Pokemon cards. We're probably going to get that started pretty quick here. After we're done this game, we're going to make sure Bugcatcher Zach is ready to rock, and then I think we're going to get into it. Face is a little red. Yeah, I just woke up. So probably has to do with either just haven't put any lotion on my face yet, or who knows? Who knows? It could have been it could be anything. Any reason. Pick a reason. We could use heads right here. Heads right here would be just like chef's kiss. That's how we do it. I'm going to get my hair done. Ooh, very nice. Getting highlights, getting lowlights, getting layered, you know, do the whole shebang. I know what it's like. Not that I've ever done my hair with all that stuff, but, you know, I've got a wife. She gets her hair done. She likes to do her hair from time to time. Alright, so all we want here is to live through one turn. We want to see less than 3 heads out of the 4. Oh, interesting. Alright, so he might even get the superior up before me. Going red. Going red, nice. Just looking for something new. Wow. Okay, well that just like... That's very nice for us. If we could pull an Erica right now, that would be also very nice for us. No, that's not. Guess the concede. Nice. Easy. Easy. When am I going to get my wife into battling? Ooh, like live with you guys? Like get it set up so it's like her and it's like me coaching her over her shoulder? Or what do you mean? What do you want to see, Turtle? What do you want to see? Alright, we'll do one more game. We're going to do one more game. Why would you take away your message? You're not going red? Turtle's girlfriend? Wife versus girlfriend battle. Your girlfriend versus my wife? Honestly? Being completely honest. I think my wife could beat you, Turtle's girlfriend, but I think that you are better than she is. I think you're better than she is, but I think she has the skill set and the deck that she could beat you. And she knows how to do it, but like I think that when it comes down to making harder plays, from what I've seen you do, I think that you'd be more capable of making those harder plays. There you go, I said it. I've been practicing, that's good. Did you want to do a battle after this? You let me know if you want to do a battle after this. Wouldn't that have been just like a beautiful sight? Kill the star you right now. Yes. Alright, let's do a battle. What deck are you going to use against me, Turtle's girlfriend? Charizard. I would like to know. Yes, I would like to know. Because if you're going to use Charizard, I think I should use a different deck. You know, rather than you just instant counter me, you know? Just, you know, just speaking my truth. Speaking my truth. This is looking less good. Less good for us. Alright. Let's get Celebi fired up, ready to go. We're unfortunately going to be getting killed here right now. And I think we just lost. Actually, putting Executor or Execute on the bench likely is the reason I just lost. She's short of Moltres. Tough. That's tough. Don't worry. I don't like Charizard players anyway, so. I mean, it's not the players themselves I don't like. I don't like Charizard decks. I don't like... They're my least favorite deck to fight against. I find I just get the most cranky fighting them, you know? Alright. This guy is about to kill us, but let's see if we can get this kill off here. Gosh, he had a good start. Good start on us. Couldn't come back after that. There we go. And we don't even get the kill. Celebi is my favorite to play. Maybe Venusaur. Venusaur is not my favorite. Either. Alright. Okay, Bugcatcher Zach, I'm not sure if you're still with us, but we are going to do, I'll do one battle with Turtle's girlfriend, then we're going to set it up. We'll get the cards going. And we just got bodied there. Boom. Tides of Night. To be fair, though, the deck we just fought against, really big in the tournament today. So, obviously, getting Starmie out and fighting against, you know, very quickly, and then going into Luminium to snipe the bench. Obviously, there is something to it that is really good against some of these meta decks. Alright, let's set it up. We'll use the Donnie code, no capitals, DONNI. Let's hit it. It's always code Donnie, unless it's an event. DONNI. Going. Alright, waiting. Doo-doo. Ah. Why? Why so much hate? Alright, here we go. Turtles girl. Oh, getting a connection error? No, we're good. Alright. Psychic. Alright, so we are up against Mewtwo, likely. See if we can get this explosion started right off the bat. So we got Mewtwo EX up against us, and we are going second. Perfect. So we get first energy. You like to see it. Let's get Celebi on the bench right here. And let's get our Snivy and our Exeggutor here. Perfect. And we'll have the perfect start. You know what? Not quite perfect, but pretty damn close. Get a little Seed Bomb action. So, as per always, you know, every turn that we don't see Ralts is putting us ahead. Every turn. Ooh, potion. Yeah. So obviously, if we didn't have our Exeggutor in hand, we would have not played the energy up front. Guess we wouldn't have had to either way, but I mean, yeah. Just, you know what? Getting the potion out of the way, never a bad thing. All right. Well, let's load up the bench. We're going to have options. At the very minimum this game, we are going to definitely have options. And to be fair, I do feel like obviously we do want to get Snivy up, but I do think that based on what I can see here versus nothing coming out over there, unless we're seeing Ralts come out right now, I do think that we might be too far behind. We could get just Tails for the rest. Tails till the end of days, and I think we still got this. Could be wrong. Prove me wrong. We just like get all the extra. So they might have, she might have one more potion. I don't think she's gonna have a blue on her. But I mean, we're gonna be at a point now where, and also we have the Ericas too. So if we even get a single Erica, it's gonna force all the energy to be discarded, right? There we go. We got the Ralts. She's got a full hand, so we can expect Gardevoir to be coming out pretty pronto here. It'd be too naive to think that there isn't a Kirlia in her hand. Well, I mean, it definitely might not be, but and we are at a flip of a coin. Flip of a coin to end this. There we go. There goes Mewtwo. Rough go. It's a rough start. But you love to see it not being on the Mewtwo side. You love to see it. The Ralts coming out late is just feels nice. You know, if she pulled another Mewtwo... Okay, so the regular Mewtwo. You know, if she can pull that out, get the other Mewtwo in, there might be something here. Like, you definitely can't rule it out. It's only if Kirlia stays in, that's the issue. Okay, so... That would be... So that I would say that was a mistake. Because, I mean, like, I guess... It's only partially a mistake. And the only reason I say that is because... You do need me to fall behind to catch up, which would be me getting Tails. Okay, so me getting Tails is like you catching up a little bit, right? It's you getting one turn farther, so you can do a retreat next turn, get 2 energies on Mewtwo. Hopefully you pull Mewtwo EX right now. If you pull Mewtwo EX right now, that puts you in a way better spot. No way. You should have retreated before the evolution. Oh, wow. Okay, so just going in with Gardevoir to get the kill. Alright. Alright. Just going all in. Fair enough. Alright, so we're up against a Gardevoir. And being realistic, Gardevoir can't... There's nothing here that can kill us this turn. If we... Let's just say we get all Tails. Nothing can kill us. So we're going to get to flip lots of coins before we have to worry about losing. There we go. GG's Turtles girl. GG's. Couple little things I would have refined there. Just, you know, food for thought. Turtles girl, if you're listening. I do think that it would have been... My cards sucked from the start. I know they sucked. They definitely sucked. One little itty bit thing I would have considered doing. I wouldn't have done the potion right away. Maybe I would have waited for the potion. Like, you have to remember, with Exeggutor, it's like 40 or 80, right? It would have been probably better for you to just, like, kind of limp it to make sure that you stay over range. So like, for example, if I got you down to 70 HP, then you do it again and you get it back to 90. Or if I get you down to 40 HP or 30 HP, then you play it to get you back to 50 over that 40 mark. I would have probably done it like that rather than played it right off the bat. And then also, I think that even though you did get the Gardevoir, I do think that rather than killing... I mean, it's so tough. You're so far behind. But ultimately, my guess would be that you have 2 Mewtwo EXs, right? So it probably would have been almost better to put in the Mewtwo rather than to kill with the Gardevoir. I don't know. You were so far behind, it's pretty hard to come back from that. But apart from that, I think you did pretty good for how bad it was looking. All right. Bugcatcher Zach, are you still in here with us? Or do I need to send you a message to come back? Because I think I want to hop into the collection side of this whole stream now. It'd be nice to take a look at some of those cards and yeah, get going on that. Guys, it's more of a showcase. I might have a couple things I can show them and take a look at. But it is really more of just a showcase to look at his cards and answer any questions he might have. But Bugcatcher Zach, you let me know in the comments if you are ready to go. I'm just going to go and get some water, get a refill. I'll be right back, guys. If I don't hear from you in that time, then I will send you a message when I get back. All right, let's see what he said. I think once she opens her first pack, she will be addicted. Um, oh my gosh. Protein bar. Spencer. What are you gonna get her to open? I'm having my cookies and cream pure protein bar. It was buy one get one 50% off on Target, so sign me up. That's my breakfast. Prismatic something. Dude, have you looked at the pull rates on that set? Are you gonna actually collect it? I would say that if you were gonna skip a set on master setting, that's the one to skip, man. Maybe for you. It's 10 a.m. for me. Everybody's been losing their mind over the set, and I don't get it. Target sponsor? No, not not sponsored by Target. Everybody's losing their mind over the new set because the pull rates are so bad. And I was just like, what are the pull rates? And like somebody did the whole statistics. I'm like, oh, so it's just as bad as Evolving Skies. And they're like, oh. I was like, so people are totally willing to buy Evolving Skies. How is this a problem? So it's like, you know, it's just not that big of a deal, but it is bad pull rates. Evolving Skies is the worst pull rates we've ever had, and then this set is as bad. Oh, so you've already been buying it, Turtle. Where have you been buying it from? Like locally or online? All right. I'm going to do one more game. And then Bugcatcher Zach's going to start getting ready. Guys. Online. Dude, that's sweet. That's sweet. They're pretty volatile. I think that right now, distro, it's like high 70s for a box. Alright, guys. We're going to do one more game. And then we are going to start getting ready. So we're going to use the Donnie code. If anybody wants to pair in with us and do a match, use the Donnie code. Turtle's girl. I know Spencer won't because he's our friends that are from Canada that are visiting. Well, Bugcatcher Zach's going to be getting ready. Driller, if you're here, anybody wants to get in, let's do one more battle. He needs a little bit more time. If our internet even cooperates enough to stay on. I'm currently driving to get your hair done. Turtle, here you go, Turtle. It's your turn. Your turn to shine. Your time to shine. Guys, we're doing one more game. Whoever wants to use the Donnie code to get in on the last game. And then we're going to start getting ready to do the Pokemon cards. If my internet holds up, it seems like we're getting spotty internet here on the island. It doesn't feel windy today, but anything's possible here. Last try, otherwise I'm going to just go into matchmaking. I tell you, Saturday we're not very popular. We got 12 people in here now. It started to be bumping. A small bump. Small bumping. Alright, fine. We'll just go into matchmaking. Forced my hand. Okay. So what, Turtle's girlfriend? Are you gonna just keep watching while you're getting your hair done? No, you're definitely not. I know you're not. That's okay, guys. We're just gonna do the cards after this, and then we'll probably call it for the day because today it's beautiful out. Today's a beach day. Gave me the win. Nah, I gave you nothing. I didn't connect with no one. I don't give nothing to no one. All right, we have about what we could possibly want. This is a little bit more of obviously a defensive start with having the Erica, but yeah, I mean, I think I like my position more than I like his. Especially for going first. Like, going first, this is definitely a little cleaner. I know. Getting your hair done takes a hot minute. Alright, here we go. Right into Executor EX. Let's see what we can do. I have jet black hair, Donnie. It's a process. Well, why did you dye it jet black and now you're trying to go red? That's going to take so much bleach. That sounds like a you thing, not a me thing, you know? I didn't have jet black hair and then I say I wanted to go red. That's what you did. You did that, not me. Alright, what? So what, he wants to hit my Celebi for one? This just won't even matter. Even if he gets two heads here, it just won't even matter. So one heads, okay. Alright. Well, we can just play this. We'll play the X speed. And get the evolution line going. There we go. Feeling good about that. Actually, it's because Turtle told me to color it black 2 years ago, and it stayed that way. Wow. That's commit. That's commitment. And you guys just recently refound each other. That's like Jack and Rose energy, you know? If anybody knows what that comment means, Jack and Rose energy. True love right there. There you go. As long as I'm Rose, I'm okay with it. Alright, he's playing this good. He's playing this smart. Getting the energy on the back, Celebi ready to proc. It's a good way to do it. We didn't get the... we do want to get the Superior up before. But, I mean, being realistic, we just... It is what it is. Come on, get a heads here. Yeah, that helps us out a lot. Alright, Celebi number 2 isn't going to be able to kill us this turn. Rose lives at least. That's true. I'll share the room on the door. No, there wasn't enough room. There just wasn't. There just wasn't enough room. For Rose and her ego, there just wasn't enough. I'm sorry. I'm flipping the door. There you go. Then we're both going down. Yeah, the whole movie changes. It's like, I'll never let go. It's them killing each other, freezing to death. I'll never let go, Jack. I hold on to grudges forever. I'm never letting go. I hate you. Alright, here we go. Boom. 80 damage done. This is a cakewalk. GG's. There's no shot the Celebi lives. Well, I mean, I guess there's a small shot, but maybe she can be Rose. There you go. Yeah, you'll be hearing about that later if you don't just give up on that instantly. I'm waiting for the... And unfortunately for him, we don't even have to kill his Celebi. He's thinking like, oh, at least he needs 2 heads. Actually, I don't. I just need to kill the Snivy. We'll just kill the Snivy. I guess it's the same amount of heads either way, but you know. Just, it hurts more if I kill Snivy. There we go. I'm waiting for the text to come across right now. I love the past, right, Turtle? Yeah, but it was more about, you know, just showing him who's boss, showing him who's the true boss. Okay, I'm gonna do one more game. I think he does need a little bit more time. I think he would have messaged me. Do one more. I know I keep saying that. One more game. One more. Oh, dude, I don't think that's your girlfriend situation. I think that's all girls. I think that's all of them. My wife loves to bring back past situations. She loves to. Ooh, Pac-Man. This is the official Pac-Man. I'm all for it. All right, we got a heads going on here. And we're going first. You know what? We've got a good enough hand that we're just going to hope. It actually isn't that different. I mean, it's not as good as last time, but it's not that different than last game. Oh, it's against Grass again. Oh, no. There you go, babe. You and Mrs. McDonald's, Mrs. Donnie Pokestop would get along well. Lol. There we go. Happy Saturday. You too. GG's. Have fun getting your hair done. Alright. So this is going to be, we'll get this game rolling and then we will contact the Pokezak and see where we are at for going forward. If we do not get a... Realistically, if we do not get the Executor right now, we'll just put energy on Celebi. We got the Servine, right? So it's like halfway there. And the beauty of Execute is he's always just only 1 energy away from getting up and running, right? Rather than falling behind. So he's going to still have to do a swap at some point in time. Unless we can get the Executor right here. 2 Professors Research, first 2 turns, that would be perfect. Great. Okay. It's just got a lot better for us. This is very similar to last time for our setup. This time we'll do double Celebies though. And then we will start attacking. If we get the heads here, this is probably very close to the end of the game if we get heads right now. There we go. This deck is so explosive. I love it. Take out Snivy, turn 1. Feeling the gambling today, eh, Donnie? Oh, nah. Bro, when I play Executor, it's never gambling, man. I ain't a gambling, man. I was just helping him out because I knew he wanted to get his Celebi up against me, so I figured I'd give it a push in the right direction, you know? I was just trying to help him out. That's it. That's it. He's got to just get, like, heads forever now. He gets 0 leeway now. So he would have needed both heads there because I'm going to play the Erica. Like, I don't see a reality where he doesn't just concede. I don't. Because he's going to see the Superior go up. It's like, at this point in time, there's really nothing he can do to... Yeah, there we go. Instant concede. Alright. Let's get Bug Catcher Zach on the line and get it rolling. Make sure the sound is good. You guys are going to have to help me with that. Nye, we are going to be looking at Bug Catcher Zach's Pokemon card collection today. We're doing something a little different than Pokemon Pocket, which is, it'll be a fresh change, you know? That's the whole point of Saturday streams. Do something a little different. I'm ready when you are. Sounds good. All right, so Bugcatcher Zach, if you want to, we're just gonna press the X on that. Let's get that off the screen. Let's get Discord up and running. Let's get into our Discord and get into the lobby. So we're going to have to do a little bit of setup here, but bear with me, guys. It'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. What do I know? All right. I see how he wants to do it. We'll exit this. Go here. Hello, can you hear me?
Yo, yo.
All right. So do you know how to get the share your screen going and get the video camera?
Yes.
Sweet. So if you want to do that, then I will size that up so that it works on my screen.
I'm gonna mute you on the TV.
Yeah, that's a good idea because I can hear it echoing.
Gosdick, did you hear that? Yeah. What's up, what's up? Alrighty.
Oh, oh God, what am I doing? Did I just do something? You just do something. We still got here. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna try to make this big full screen.
This guy. What's my little setup? You guys see okay? Not shaking or
Yeah,
nothing?
I think you're good on your end. It's just, just me.
Alright, cool. So, I got this little binder here. This is a
Just
pretty
give me
cool.
1 second. 1 second. I'm almost there with you.
Okay. Alright, you let me know when you're ready, or I can
Yep. What I'm going to do before we get started, I'm going to make sure that someone is getting your audio. So, do you want to just say whatever you want, and let's just make sure everybody in chat can actually hear you talking.
Okay. Can you guys hear me over there in chat?
There we go. Hopefully Nye or somebody will answer us.
Hmm?
Zach, we're getting a request for you to talk again.
Testing 1, 2. Testing.
And do it one more time.
Can you guys hear me over there alright?
I think they can. I'm just turning you up manually.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe I'm just like kind of low because it's
Honestly, I
really
think
slow.
that probably is it right there. I just have because it's the exact same metric that comes with my game volume, and I usually keep it fairly
Okay.
low, right? So I cranked
Right.
it up a
Yeah.
bit. Um, let's just wait to see what they say. It's good. All right, they can hear you. Let's get rocking on this. Why don't you give a quick little explanation of how you got when you started collecting and kind of what we can expect to see from all this.
So this is pretty much just a childhood collection. Like when I was, pre 10 years old, maybe even a little older. This was just, I don't even remember like how I got them. I think some of them could have been from like my older brother and I just inherited them. And then when I was younger, I got some Pokemon cards and then me and my friends would kind of try to trade them with each other, but we never played the game. But I really haven't touched them or gotten anything new. I have like some cards. I think I bought a random pack in like 2021 or 22 or something. And then I have like a couple of new stuff, but most everything is from 2007 and before as I was looking at these. So I really don't know much about Pokemon cards or like what I have. And then I also have like a ton of, I got some old Pokemon toys and like just stuff from my childhood, Burger King toys and stuff like that. And like some other little weird things from I just haven't thrown away. I'm just gonna keep it around, you know.
Dude, that's totally fair. Is this
Yeah.
binder a new binder? Did you just pick this up?
Yeah. So I bought this binder off Amazon last week. Once he said we were going to do this, I was like, sweet. I'll put the important ones in here, like hollows and things I guess are rare. I don't really know. And then before I just had everything in this box here, kind of organized by type of card. Um, but they're all kind of mixed in with what packs they are. Um, but as I've been going through them the last couple of days, a lot of them are, like I said, fossil packs. As I was looking into it, I have some Delta species stuff, but Team Rocket, like Dark Jolteon, things like that, and I think I have like 5 first edition cards, which are
That's
not
cool.
all in the greatest of shape, but I do have one first edition hollow, and it's a little bent, but still something, I guess.
Hey, there's nothing. We'll take a look at it. What's about the
Yeah,
You've got these two little bags, a Charmander bag and
yeah.
something behind it. Are those the marbles?
They are the marbles. So you got a little Jinx marble. I got Hitmonlee. What else in here? A Beedrill one. And then I think this one's Lapras and Abra.
Okay, so
I
guys, I
got
did a video on these marbles. These marbles came out with the base set. That's when they were originally released, and
no way.
they were such a hit. You could get each Pokemon in like 5 different colors, as well as there was a hollow variant. Which there you go. There is the hollow, quote unquote, Pidgeotto right there. And yeah, so the
Yeah, the
Venomoth.
Venomoth.
So you could get all of them in different colors, and you could get it in this. And funny enough, an unlimited base set right now in Pokemon cards is worth the same amount as a complete marble set. They're about the same value right now. That so these
Oh
actually
my
are
god.
collectible.
Holy smokes, that's so crazy. I've had these for so long. Like when I was a child, I just remember having these, and like I had no idea where they came from. I was like that young because I was
Yeah.
born in '96. So this had to been when I was like 5 or something. But these must have came from my brother because I remember my brother's older than me, and he was telling me our grandpa bought him like the first Pokemon episode on VHS, or maybe bought him a game or something like that when it was first coming out. And I'm wondering if some of these things came from that time period as well.
I mean
Got an old
that would be pretty reasonable.
yeah, yeah. And then this is like an old pocket Pokedex book I got when I was a kid. It's Gen 3 and below. So it was obviously super, super cool as a kid. Now we have the internet, but this was super helpful to be able to flip through when I'm playing Ruby and Sapphire and be like, what are these things going to learn at what level? What TMs can they use?
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool too. Old book, old book.
That's cool, man. Well, let's jump
Yeah.
right into the binder. Let's take a
Let's
look.
do it. All right. And this was a cool binder, I thought. It was like $12 or something on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's binders have come a long way.
I'm sure. So first here, I guess I'll hold up a little bit. These are some of the newer ones I have. Obviously, the Crystal Guardians Blastoise. I think I sent a picture to you about that you were talking about. This shiny or holographic Groudon, Golem, and then this Doug Trio as well.
Yeah. So just keep it on that page real quick. So you guys,
Yeah.
if you take a good look at the Blastoise versus the Groudon, you can see in the bottom right corner of the holofoil, it says Crystal Guardians. Do you want to just put your finger right on where it says Crystal Guardians? And on the old school Pokemon card, well, not old school, but that mid-era section of Pokemon cards, that was the reverse holo. So when you would get a pack, you would have a rare or a holo rare in the pack. Every pack had at least a rare, which would be a star in the corner. But every pack also had a reverse holo. So it's been that long ago. And this would have been one of the top reverse holos you could actually get in Crystal Guardians right here. So
So
it's
this is a reverse holo.
yes, so that is
Wow.
considered the reverse holo on that mid-era stuff. When it has the actual text stamped, that is the equivalent of a reverse holo today. But the reverse holos back in these days, they actually mattered. So
Okay.
whereas like today, if you were to look at like okay, a great example would be like XY evolutions. The reverse holo Charizard is worth something. Reverse holo pretty much everything else isn't worth anything. But in back in these days, Crystal Guardian, if you just say have like, I don't know, like if you had the Squirtle, well, Squirtle's not even a good example because Squirtle is like a starter, but the Squirtle main card is only worth like $2. But if you have the stamped Squirtle, it like goes up. It's probably like a $20 card, something like that. So like all of the any cards that have that stamp on it from this era are actually worth quite a bit of money.
All right. That's pretty cool to know.
Yeah, little fun fact for everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What set is that
I don't know.
Doug Trio from?
It is, I believe this Pokeball is the Fire Red Leaf Green logo for that one. So I think it's Fire Red Leaf Green,
Cool.
2004. Sounds about right time period.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a pretty nice looking card. All right. Yeah, sorry, you keep
all
going.
right, we're good. Next page. I have this Rhyhorn. It's holographic. I don't know. It was signed by this guy, Michael Gonzalez, I think is it.
Take it out.
I don't remember.
I bet you that card has a different background.
Has what?
Let's look at the back of that card. So that's a World
Okay.
Championship 2005. So essentially at Pokemon Worlds, whoever would win the Worlds, they would turn it into a deck that you could purchase, and that signature is of the person who won the whole tournament.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so
That's pretty
this
cool to win it, and then they put your signature on cards. That's pretty cool.
so essentially in 2006, you could go and buy whoever won his whole deck, and it was all this with the special background. Now, obviously, not everybody collects these, but I will say that these are all also very collectible. The more rare that they are, which it's still the same rarities in the corner and the same holographics, obviously worth more. But like even any of the championship cards, they definitely are worth a few bucks too. Like definitely worth more than you'd think.
So he used Rhyhorn, this guy, in 2005,
Yep.
basically, and probably a bunch of other things too. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would have been one of his 60 cards in his deck.
That's dope. This is a Whole on Phantoms Dawn fan.
So that's the same situation, right? Like that's the reverse holo from Holo Phantoms.
Okay, I got it. Okay, because of the stamp.
That's right. And then even the Legend Maker Electrode on the other side, that's a reverse holo too. So every time you see those stamps in this era, that's what it means.
Okay, sounds good. These were a couple of ones I got, obviously, most recently is the VMAX stuff, and it's newer Pokemon. I don't remember how I got these, or I think a friend gave me a pack one time, or I bought something, but don't know. I know Sylveon, like, there's a different VMAX that's, like, worth a lot. I don't think it's this one.
Yeah, it's from the same set. It's from the same set, but it's not that one.
It's not that one. I remember looking it up because I was like, that one's worth a lot, but it's not this one. It's like a totally different thing. And then Zapdos, too. This side, we got obviously the reverse holo, this Zero Aura, I thought was pretty neat. That one's a newer one too, obviously. And then this Puzzle and Mine-In. I guess there was a Puzzle Mine-In set, maybe? I don't know what these symbols mean in the bottom, but...
Yeah, that's... tell me what the card number says in the bottom corner.
It says 6 out of 12.
Okay, so those guys... That actually is from like a specific deck you could buy. So you'd buy like a deck that had, it would have like 30 cards, and there was, I believe it was for both of them. So it would have been two 30 card packs, and the idea was it was a starter deck. One of them would have the Plusle, one of them would have the Minim, and it was just kind of a set. So their own individual set, which. You never got those from booster packs, but I mean at the same time, same thing, fairly collectible because they never actually released those cards in like a Crystal's Guardian set. The only way you could get those cards is if you ever bought that like starter deck.
Okay, that makes sense. I must have done something like that around this time. Probably came with, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, It makes sense. Parents used to buy those for kids all the time. Super common. Yeah, and then sometimes it would pair it too. Like you buy it and you get a pack or two. So it's like a super easy buy.
Nice. We'll move on here. We have this Electabuzz.
So that would be like right at the very end when they stopped doing the stamps. So that was like the first generation where they stopped doing stamps on the reverses.
Okay.
I believe that is like Platinum / Diamond Pearl era, kind of.
Yeah, I think so.
But the Cascoon right beside it, that is the first card I've been able to see that was made by Wizards of the Coast, which is the first company that ever made Pokemon cards for the Pokemon Company in North America. So that's an e-reader card. That one was designed to be used as a swipeable on the e-reader device for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh wow. So I noticed some of these ones, they're like, they changed the card looks throughout the years and stuff. It all looks different.
Yeah.
Torchic here. This is actually a promo Torchic. So you can see a promo card, actually. That was one of the ones I didn't realize that was a promo. But cool little Torchic promo. Cool little holographic with the stars and stuff in there. And then Dark Houndoom from EX Team Rocket. So this was the second Team Rocket I think they did. Because the first one was like, it didn't say, didn't have the stamp, I believe. Is this stamp meaning it's a reverse holo?
Yeah, same on that guy. I would take a mental note of that one to send me a photo of later. Because I bet you that one is probably, that one's worth looking up 100%. With the gold text and everything, that is definitely going to be worth putting a little bit of work into to take, like, that's probably one of your top hits, I would say, so far.
Yeah, okay, sweet. And then over here from that same set was this Dark Dragonite. It is a holo, not a reverse holo, but...
That's okay. That's still... I mean, holos, back then, you have to remember, like, they didn't get, like, these super big variants. Like, that still would have been a very
Mm-hmm.
big hit in that set.
Nice. This is a sick attack too, by the way. It deals 30 damage to each defending Pokemon.
There we go.
Cool. And then a little Tyranitar EX. And then we got Skarmory EX
Those are
down
the
there.
early EXs back in the day.
Yeah, like I think some of the first ones, maybe, or I don't know when they first started doing it, but and
Yeah,
then
that
this
looks
is
like first gen EXs right there.
This is Holon's Magneton from EX Delta Species, which would that I guess 2005 that would be a reverse holo then too, right?
Yep. Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Beautiful cards. You've got
Over
like this is
here,
a good timepiece, honestly. Like a lot of these
that's what I
cards,
was
this is like
thinking.
the first time you would have ever seen it. Like this Gardevoir card would have been one of the very first Gardevoirs that ever came out.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was 2003. This was from the probably from the first. Yeah, it had to been Ren, Ruby, Sapphire and stuff was coming out. Yeah, Gengar, this Dodrio, and then this is actually a promo Holo Mew as well.
It's very pretty. That likely would have came in a box set. Wow, that's clean. That's in really good shape.
Yeah. It's funny, like the first editions that I have are probably in the worst of shape out of all the cards, but they're also the oldest of all the cards, so it makes sense. But and as a kid, you're not too gentle with them if you're not thinking of, what are
No,
these things
they're
gonna
not
be worth in
investments
20
when your kids they're toys.
Yeah. And then over here we got this cool Oshawott. This was a new card too.
Yeah, that's from one of the newer sets.
Yeah, I like the cool water wall of holograms on it and stuff. And then this is a really new one too from Single Strike. This Weedle, in the same time period type thing. And then this is this Fee King, I guess reverse holo. It's stamp rules from EX Deoxys as well. Let's see if I can get a little light on it.
Sorry, is it from Deoxys?
It says EX Deoxys.
Yeah, it is. That's very cool. Let me look that one up. That one's actually really cool. Just while I have it right in front of me. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
it's not worth as much, but I mean that it's still like an $8 card. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing, right? Like you'd never think like a Sea King would be worth like $8, right? Look at that Starmie. Do you want to take that Starmie out and show us? Dude, I have such a
Yeah.
soft spot for Starmie now that Pocket came out.
It's actually pretty sick. There's all kinds of different colors.
Like I would love to see art styles like that come into the game. Like there's just so much personality in like the background of that card. Like literally going down like a river.
Yeah, like skirting on his little one piece of the star and stuff. They definitely have some cool art. And actually, I've been playing on like an emulator the OG Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy. Like
Game Boy Color.
They have a second one that there's an English patch for it, and I've been playing that. And what's been really cool is after playing Pocket, like almost all of the cards from the first gen in Pocket are modeled after the OG cards, like even the art style and everything.
Yeah.
And then the moves, like Psyduck does Headache still, and all that cool stuff. Jinx with their moves and all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so got a Mudkip here, and a Swampert, and then we got a Brock Script Holo Trainer card. I don't think it's worth anything, but it was a Holo.
That's a reverse holo. It looks good though. Here's the thing, like when it comes to trainers like that and like Misty, people just collect them. But what the real gem on that page is the Vaporeon. This is the very first Vaporeon card that was ever printed. I mean, this is an unlimited, not a first edition, but
as well. But this one is one of my favorite ones for sure. Awesome design. Still in pretty good shape too. This was from the Fossil Pack, right?
Yep. Oh no, that's Jungle. That's the Jungle set.
Or Jungle. I'm sorry, Jungle.
That's okay.
And then over here, we're starting to get into some good stuff. So we got this Ninetales as well. From it's probably, I guess, second, you would call it, but Ninetales. Great
That's from
card.
the base set. That's looking pretty good. Keep that up on screen for one hot second. Let's see. I'm going to make sure that isn't the misprint.
So what does that mean? What did they misprint?
Yeah, so okay, this is not a misprint, but that's okay. So you can see in the on that card how it's got the blue holographic, and then the lighter blue, those are flames. There was a misprint on this card where all those flames were actually a black holographic. So if you guys are ever looking at this card to get in your collection, it's something that's really easy for people to not notice, is that it's like just a black flame instead of a blue flame. But when it is the black flame, the value on it probably triples. So,
Yeah.
just anybody that's ever looking for it, keep that in mind. Still a beautiful card. That would be a base set. So that anybody that knows anything about base set, that would be the third print of the base set, is that unlimited card. It's not a shadowless, but and then we got the CD, the promo. That's a beautiful card. That's actually one of my favorite cards.
Yeah, this card is awesome. Love Venusaur, probably my favorite starter, at least from the original days. I was always a Bulbasaur starter guy.
Oh man, I'm on board. I was too. I definitely was too.
Love Bulbasaur.
It's in great shape too.
Yeah.
Now, the next card that's kind of pointing out to me, yeah, we can look at the Pidgeot. I do like the Pidgeot, but the Gyarados is actually...
Yeah.
So there we go. We got another jungle set here. This is a holo too. This was one of the top hits of the jungle set. It's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
It just really is.
I got messed up by this playing that game I was just telling you about, Hurricane. It kept sending everything back to my hand. Basically, if this attack doesn't knock out the opponent, it sends that card and everything else attached to it, all the energy, back to your hand. It was
painful.
It was so annoying. And then, of course, the Gyarados.
So if you can bring that a little closer, we're just going to point out a couple things to people on this. So you can see, like, there's the Gyarados, the picture itself. Then there's, like, the gold text underneath, which is, like, the Pokemon length and the weight. In between that and the frame, you can see that it's dark. That would mean that this is an unlimited card. This is not a shadowless card. So this, because of that, this is the third print of the base set. Now, the second print would be shadowless, and then the first print would be shadowless first edition. So, little...
What does that mean?
Shadowless, all it means is that is like the print run. So the very first print they made of the cards was first edition, right? The very first edition. After that, they take the first edition card away. But then they also found that the way they were printing the cards, the quality wasn't exactly what they wanted. So they revamped it, and what they revamped it and would be the eventual, like, what they kept style all the way up until the next the Pokemon Company took the rights away from Wizards of the Coast. So what this looks like is essentially how they made every single Pokemon card layout up until like 2004.
Okay. Nice. Oh, you're talking about the layout of the card.
Yes, the physical layout, like the bolding of the HP, like everything about this card. Every card has the exact same, like, dimensions of this card right here.
That's cool. All right, let's on the next page here. Okay, here's so much cards. I love these ones. So this one is Giovanni's Nidoking, holographic from, I don't know when, but pretty early on. I think this was...
That's from Jim Challenger.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful card. One of the best looking cards of that set.
And then I got Erica's Vileplume.
And that's from Gym Heroes. So that was a split set. There was Gym Heroes and Gym Challenger.
Okay. Oh, I see the similar
they're the exact same, except one is black with a little bit of white, and the other one's white with a little bit of black.
Yeah.
But we see a big boy right here that we had somebody ask about earlier.
Blaine's Charizard.
Nice. How's the back looking on that? It's looking like it's pretty rough.
It's a little rough. The back's okay.
Couple creases in it.
Yeah, it's been through, you know.
You took it to school in your pocket. It's okay.
Yeah. Probably. I got Misty's Polyrath. This isn't okay. I think that was all the hollows.
Yeah,
This is just the normal Misty's Polyrath.
still a rare. It's a nice
Got
card. You don't have to
yeah,
take every
Bogus.
card out. But
Okay,
there's
we can put on
let's
Bogus
let's
Pidgey.
let's go to the next page. Let's go to some of the first edition cards real quick here. Oh,
Okay,
actually that Tyranitar is actually quite a nice card too. The Dark Tyranitar.
yeah. So Tyranitar, Dark Weezing, and Dark Ariados. Which something interesting I'm wondering if they'll implement into Pocket is that these two cards here, it says they are both grass and dark types. I
Interesting.
think that would be interesting mechanic to him because that would throw off a lot of decks when it came to weaknesses and resistances too. And I'm wondering how that plays into effect with resisting things. Would grass would this resist fighting still and be super effective against it, even though it's a dark card, so to speak? I don't know. And
Unfortunately,
then
we
this is
probably won't see it because they never kept it. You know, like
you're right.
they
That
never
makes sense.
kept it around for very long. Um, we did see a little bit of other ones, like in more recent sets, like an electric Mewtwo, but that has more that what to do with the terrestrialization of the new game itself.
Right, that makes sense. So this is first edition. This is Weezing.
There we go. So that's a fossil card on this set. So this is the third set that ever came out in English. What? Who? Misfire comes in. What did I chime into? Donnie, I got two Prismatic Evolution EXs. Dude, that's sweet. But yeah, guys, no, we're looking at Bugcatcher Zach's Pokemon card collection. He dug it out for us and just wanted to kind of go through it on stream. So we're going through it just live with you guys, just kind of pointing out some kind of cool things, some history facts. So
We'll talk about this card after too. I got
there we go. So that's
this
a
is
base
a
set
first edition
Machamp
Hollow.
first edition. Now this card, we've done so many videos about this card, but we'll give it a quick 101 for anybody that needs to know about this. This Machamp card is part of base set, but it was the only card you could not pull from a booster pack. You could only get this from getting the starter deck. So that's how this card was obtained, was from getting the starter deck. This card
Obviously,
also was the only one that did not come in an unlimited. So this card was only first edition.
oh wow.
So a little fun fact there.
First edition Golduck.
Yeah, the Golduck, so that's just a uncommon from Fossil as well. The Kabutops is a first edition. That's a rare, the rare non-holo variant. So we've talked about those a little bit in our shorts too. But this was the one of the first sets where they did the non-holos, and the purpose they think is just so that people could have cards for their decks, so that they didn't always have to shoot to get the holo card. But we've got a beautiful
Okay.
Charizard. Do you want to take that out for us?
Yeah, that's funny. I was just watching a short on this card, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, I think I have that card," but I went through all my cards and forgot I put it here. Yeah, this Dark Charizard's beat up, but very cool first edition still. Um, if it was a hollow and in better condition, I'm sure it would be worth a lot more, but it's definitely stood the test of time.
That one was also in your pocket on the way to school.
Yeah, right. Definitely getting crumbled up, but still cool to have nonetheless.
Hey, it's a first edition Charizard.
Yeah.
You have already got more first edition Charizards than like 90% of Pokemon collectors.
Yeah, I bet. So that was a cool keeper, and I think that's all the first editions. And then I have a couple of I have five not American ones. So this is a Eevee. I don't know if this threw me off when I was a kid. I was like, is this a real card?
It is.
Um,
That's Japanese.
And is it Japanese Eevee? Okay, so I was like, because this threw me off, and it said Pocket Monster. And I'm like, okay, that really threw me off when I was a kid. I was like, it's fake or
So Pokemon
but
was
I-
originally called Pocket Monsters. That was the translation. But they didn't think that would sell good in North America, so they changed it to Pokemon. And then Pokemon became so big in North America that they changed the whole franchise name to Pokemon.
wow. The American influence, Goldeen. This is like I don't know if it's Italian or Spanish or what.
That's
but
cool.
Croconaw. And then this Snorlax is actually it's the same name in whatever language this is. Looks like Spanish or something else, Italian maybe. But thought it was cool too to have. Because you could see like the descriptions are in a different language. So
Yeah, that's very
I
cool.
think Yeah, that's Pokemon. So these two are the ones that have like the pocket monster on the back,
Yeah,
and
so
then this is also
real
like
quick,
Persian.
real quick, just to
Yeah.
let you know, every language excluding Japanese has the North American classic back. It's only Japanese cards that have a different back.
I wonder how I came across these. That's interesting.
Also, just letting you know, Lily Mane is losing his shit because he loves Snorlax.
Oh yeah, there you go, Lily. um, and then this was a promo Meryl that I have.
Yeah,
Pretty old
that
back in the
wasn't an
day.
easy Meryl to get. That is a promo Rapidash too, I see.
Yes,
Did
yes.
you used to
And
get the
then
Nintendo Power magazines?
I have no idea. Maybe, dude, I don't no memory of how I got any of these cards. This is a hollow. This is another hollow I found later on that I didn't realize was a hollow. It's a trainer though. It's Crystal Guard. I guess is this a reverse hollow?
Yep, that's a reverse holo. You got it.
So, and then promo Rapidash. And then I got some fun things over here that I've had since I was a kid. These are like movie scenes and stuff, and like on the back of them, like, or episode scenes, I guess I should say, and it just like tells you about what's going on in the episode or what's happening. I got 4 of those, and then over here, like, these things are just interesting little holographic scenes
Yeah.
going on. No idea where these came from. Whatever.
Those are like venticular cards. They were making a
Yeah.
big comeback in on Whatnot and stuff. They're a unique thing. Some people like them.
Yeah.
Some people collect them. That's a pretty cool Pikachu one though.
Yeah.
Oh, lenticular. That's what Miss Fire's telling me. Yeah, she knows way more about those cards.
I like this one the best, I think, the Squirtle.
That's a cool Squirtle.
And the water gun. And then Jiggly, and I don't remember what Ash was doing here. Oh, holding up a grass pad or something.
Ooh, there we go.
And
From
like
Bowie, I lost all my base set 1 and Shadowless. Only have Venusaur and Alakazam Shadowless. That sucks, man. Do you collect physical cards, Bowie? Oh, that's from Lily Mane. All right, let's keep. And that pretty much
That's it.
is the hollows. And dude, honestly, that's a really good binder. If I could give you a couple itty bitty pieces of advice, because everybody, Zach had mentioned that he's not looking to sell. He just kind of wanted to showcase it and probably leave it for a later date kind of thing. I would recommend. I did. Obviously, you put some time into putting these in the binder, but I would. A really good thing is to not have them back to back, just because every single time you take them in and take them out, they do get a little bit more scratched. So just like, over time, if you want to like, it is really best practice to like only have like the one card in each slot. I know that's like, as a kid, that was like the way to do it back to back. But
So
as
this one, it's actually double slotted. So
Oh.
this is one slot, and this is one slot.
Okay, never. You know what? I'm an asshole.
So
Sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
No,
I'm
I get what
not-
you're saying though, and I didn't even realize that when I bought this until I started putting them in. I'm like, oh, I don't have to put them in the same thing. They're actually 2 different slots on each page, which is nice and smart, honestly. But, and yeah, that's pretty much what I believe is the rare stuff. There's a bunch of other jungle stuff and all kinds of energy cards, and these are some Burger King toys if you want to see some Burger King toys from the 90s.
Oh, those are fun. Yeah, just
Yeah,
do
those
it
are
quick.
my
Show
favorite
all of
when I
them.
was a
Let's
kid.
show all of them real quick. That's a nice Blastoise. That's probably a heavy Blastoise.
Yeah, it's not as heavy as you think. It actually squirts water. So if you stick its mouth in it and water, and then you like let the button out, and you can like shoot out. So I used to play with this thing in the pool when I was a kid. For
Full of
sure.
chlorine. Then we got
Yeah,
Bulbasaur,
yeah,
our starter
probably.
boy. Let's take a look at him.
Bulbasaur. I don't know what this came from. It was on something, I think.
I think it's a pencil
But-
top.
You might be right, actually. That sounds about right. That's a good point. Could go right on the top of a pencil. And then I got Charmander and Charmeleon.
Those are original toys. I remember having that exact Charmeleon set from Toys R Us, and I believe it came with a little Pokedex that had a Pokeball that would shoot out like a ball launcher.
Oh, I did have that. Well, I had the Pokeball for sure.
Yeah.
These would be in it, maybe. That makes sense. Wow, brings me back. I think there's another Burger King toy. Yeah, Burger King stamp right there. If you can see it or not. That little Charmander. A couple more of those. This was another Pencil Pop looking Squirtle, I think.
Yeah.
And then this is another really old Meowth from that same, with like the Charmander and stuff. Man, Toys R Us, that's an old one. And then Slowbro.
Yeah, like that's legit. Like that looks like a little bit of a heavier toy.
Yeah, they're definitely a little more heavier.
But honestly, man, I will say keep all of these toys, like all these toys
Yeah.
and all of these singles, man. Like you may think it's bulk, man, but like honestly, like all those cards right behind you, right there, even though they're non-holos, that's hundreds of dollars worth of cards to people that need them. So I'm just saying, you want to make sure that those, like, what I would do is I would suggest getting, it's called team bags. Let's see if I can get one for you to take a look at real quick. Okay, well, first of all, you got penny sleeves. You can get penny sleeves. I'm just going to show you on the camera. Oh, wait, I'll show it on the camera, and then you can go back and look. But it's just kind of for everyone. They're little penny sleeves, but there's called team bags. I'll send you a link to buying some. And it's essentially a little bag that like just kind of seals with like a little bit of glue. But like you would put like 60 cards into each bag, and it makes it so that they don't shuffle around too much.
Okay.
But yeah, you'd like, because when I used to buy collection, these venticulars too, or lenticulars, people love these right now too. These are old school. These are really old.
Hitmonlee. What's this one? Graveler. Geodude into Graveler. Ghastly Haunter. What else I got here? Grimer Mug Action.
Very nice.
Genesee King, and then
the Ekans Arbok. Dude, that's super cool. Yeah. Oh, and then you even got some Pokemon games in there too, it looks like.
Yeah, I got a white in here. I do have some Game Boy Color games. They're in a different box, but I got red, and I might have like gold and silver. Actually, I have my Nintendo 64 with Pokemon Stadium 2 still. And
nice.
I haven't done this in a while. Last time I did it was probably back in college, like 4 or 5 years ago. But I have the Pokemon Stadium 2, and then I have like the Rumble Pack thing, which is like the original vibration mechanic for things. But then in Pokemon Stadium 2, there was an attachment to the controller where you could plug in your Pokemon Red and play it on the Pokemon Stadium through like, I don't know do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. So it was a Game Boy game adapter, and you could play it on the TV screen. And fun fact, once you beat Pokemon Stadium, it would unlock a thing so that you could play Pokemon at ×2 speed on the Game Boy. That was the only way you could speed up Game Boy game back in those days before emulation.
Dude, Pokemon Stadium is so hard. And part of the reason why I started doing that is because I traded some Pokemon from like Red to it in order to actually like beat it, because the rental Pokemon are trash, they're backwards. Charmander has Flamethrower, Charizard has like Ember or something, so it's like so hard to beat the game without trading, and that's why they, I guess, made it that way, because they wanted you to trade back and forth between the games. But so I was trying to beat Pokemon Stadium, still haven't beaten it. But
you'll get there. It gets easier as you get smarter,
Yeah, I guess. You would think. And then, I don't know, these are all trainer cards. These are like dark and normal ones. Water, pretty much everything on the bottom of the decks. There's a lot of energy in the back of these decks. Energy cards and stuff like that. I don't know. I have like a couple of, I don't know, we'll just rifle through these really quick. And you tell me if there's anything worth stopping for.
You can go faster than that.
Okay. So, the older ones are in the back.
I mean, here's the thing. Anyone that's trying to get complete sets, they're always looking for these cards. They're all, like, honestly, I've sold every single one of these cards for $2 to $3 a piece. Yeah, just keep rolling. None of these are first editions or that old. Okay, so there you go. There's your first like older card is right here.
I don't have any first edition trainers, but I do have like a Professor Oak in there, but it's not first edition, which I think
that computer research is a rare, so that's worth a little bit more than the rest.
Okay. Teleporter.
Maintenance. Yeah, I mean, like a
Maintenance.
lot of
Let's
these
see.
cards are still cards that people that want to complete. Yeah, like honestly, man, all these cards definitely have some value. I used to make most of my money off of trainer cards and all the cards that you have out of the binder because nobody really knows the
Interesting.
value of these cards.
This is an interesting card.
Imposter Oak's Revenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, do you know how much that Snorlax is worth? I don't think he
No.
does. It's like he said, it was Italian, Lily Mane. I think that Snorlax in English is only worth probably $5 to $10 for the non-hollow on first edition, and obviously it goes up from there, Lily Mane. But it'd be tougher to find an Italian getting a value on it. My guess would be that like it could go either way. It could be worth quite a bit more, but it also could be worth quite a bit less. It's hard. It's hard to know. Um, Lisa,
I
welcome
know.
back in, and we also have a
Lisa's this one.
couple other people saying hi here. Magical Flames, welcome back in. I decided that my Arcanine deck was mid. There you go, Magical Flames. Um, Johnson, welcome in. Hi, hope you're doing good. Guys, we were just going over Bug Catcher Zach's collection. He wanted to showcase it for you guys, and that's pretty much what we're doing right now. He's kind of went through all the hollows, so if you guys want to see the hollows, you can just go back in the video a little bit, and you will be able to kind of see what we went through. But oh wait, go back to those the Machops. Okay.
So I know I
No,
have
no, no. You're
this,
right in the right spot.
these are a couple of older ones from Fossil Aerodactyl. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're going on, sitting
That
on.
Diglett you just
Oh,
passed was a shadowless Diglett.
this one?
Oh no, never mind. That's a base set two. I lied. So that you see
Okay.
the two in the corner, that was base set two. It was a re-release of that set.
Okay. Double
Magical Flames. You played
species.
Ursi Day. How did you do in it? And then there was some Machops. Let's get to the
Yep.
Machops.
There's Geodude,
Yeah, that's
and
fossil
then
set.
Keepmons, Machoke, and then some old Machops. That's a Rocket Machop, I
Yeah.
guess.
And let's go to the next one. That's a shadowless card. So you've got two Machops
Oh,
there. If you look at them side by side, one of them's unlimited, one of them's not. You can see that what I was talking about, that yellow emblem that says the height and the weight. One of them it's black, and one of them you can see the color. The one on
are
the
they
left
not
you can see the
super?
black shadow, whereas the one on the right there's no shadow. Another telltale sign is if you
Oh,
look at the top right where the HP is, on the shadowless
oh
one on the
yeah.
right, it's not bold, and then on the one on the left it is bold.
Okay. So this one's shadowless. This one isn't.
Vice versa. Vice versa.
Or this is the shadowless one.
Yeah. So that means it
Okay.
was the second print of base set ever made.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Donnie, do you want me to send you my hits from my two prismatic evolution TVs? You can if you want, Lily Mane. Absolutely can if you want. Still waiting for next round. You're at 5-2 Magical Flames. Dude, keep up the good work on the tournament. I have some Australian exclusives, lenticular cards. That's really cool, Landon. I'm getting destroyed by Gyarados decks. I mean, that makes sense. I have too many Pokemon cards. There you go, Magical Flames. All right, yeah, let's keep diving through these. Yeah, there you go. There's a base set War Turtle. Oh, look at this Squirtle card. It's like the ugliest card in existence. Just throwing that out there. They did Squirtle so
His
dirty there.
shell looks so weird. I think it looks like he got boobies or something.
Right? Hey, hey, that
Mm,
Whalemere. Go back. That should be in your deck. That should be in your binder.
okay. I know these ones are like the older ones
Holy
to the style with
wait.
the yellow.
That's like a super misprint.
Is that what it is? Because I noticed it looked a little off to me when I was looking at it.
All right, put down the rest of the
Um,
cards. Let's all take a look at this Whalmer card together. We're going to take a good look at it because this is actually like really interesting. Take a look at the corners. This card has not been cut. This card is squared
yeah.
off. Let's take a look at the back of it. Look at that. Misfire, if you're still looking, this is like a card up your alley. That needs to be in your binder. That one probably should be in
Okay.
a sleeve cuz that card is very 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 rare because they would have never like there was never planned to be cut. So essentially, what would have happened was they make these cards in big sheets, then they get cut, and then they get rounded. This whole sheet would have all the cards they didn't round off. So it's pretty cool. I know it's pretty rough, but like that is a beautiful piece of history right there.
Sick. I'll put that one aside.
There, Misfire right now just said to you, Zach, if you want to sell it, let me know.
Okay.
She loves her. Oh, there you go. That Vaporeon should be in your other binder too.
Yeah, that was the non-hollow one.
Oh wait, go back. Sorry, go back to the Corfish or whatever. Is that got a? Oh no, I thought it had a gold gold text. No, we're good.
Another older Seadra. This one's beat up. I don't know what happened to that one. Got some water damage.
I have a 10K Raichu card. What Raichu could possibly be worth 10K? I don't think any Raichus are worth 10K right now, Magical Flames. That Mudkip?
Oh, there's another.
There you go.
It's another championship.
That should go into your binder. Any championship card should go in your binder.
Mudkip. Abominate. Tentacool. Older water one.
Magical Flames, what? Like a Shadowless first edition base set Raichu PSA 10? Is that worth 10,000? Is that what you're saying? Dude, that's that's you've got a pretty cool, like I said, it's like a blast from the past, you know. You've got a good variety from base set all the way up to like the mid 2000s.
And the rest are just energies. Oh, what we got here?
Is it first edition though, Magical Flames? Oh, that's really cool, man. Yeah, I think that if I was you, I would take some time to really evaluate. I know it's really tough because trying to figure out what the value of cards gets tough once you have to figure out what the actual condition of it is. Like, it's easy to tell when something's beaten up. What's hard is to tell if something is medium played to light played to near mint to mint. Like, understanding where the lines get drawn between those. But I definitely think that getting the binder, and this is for anyone, if you've got cards, getting a binder, getting it all put away in a spot, like I said, getting those team bags, just so you can store it a little bit better, a little bit more protection. Make sure those hollows get in the binder. Take a look to see if you have any miscut cards like we are right now, or any misprints, or any diamonds in the rough. So that one is a shadowed, so that's unlimited.
Yeah, because it's not a. I don't know these special energies or anything.
Nah, energies really aren't worth too much.
Because there's just so many of them have been printed, I'm sure. So, really beat up Kadabra.
Hey, you know what? They stopped printing Kadabra for many years, so...
Maybe I'll put it in the binder so it stops getting beat up even more. Eevee, Jiggly, another Eevee.
I will tell you guys are talking about Raichu first edition. I will tell you what the most recent sale of it is right now. Raichu first edition Shadowless base set, $8,000 was the most recent sale, which was on December 10th.
A lot of money for a single card.
That's a lot of money for a single card. Some energies, like rare ones, are worth a decent amount. Yes, you're not wrong, Magical Flame. Some are, but not like the majority of them are not. There are some rares from like the Neo days and stuff that, yeah, in great condition, they are worth a few bucks. Or if you have like a Shadowless first edition one. But yeah, dude, Donnie, I sent you the cards. Thank you, Lily Main. Guys, I want you guys to remember, if you guys have a cool collection that you would like to do something very similar, we can do this. Saturday is always just a bonus stream, so if anybody else wants to kind of showcase what they have, this is a great time to do it. The Saturday streams, we kind of just do whatever feels right and trying to change it up and keep it fresh for you guys all the time. So, and hopefully you learn something from it too. I love those e-reader cards. They look. I would honestly. I have a spot. I would take all the e-reader cards and keep them together. And to be honest, there's a lot of people that still collect e-reader cards. Like I would even go as far to say you could put those in your binder. I would. Oh, and go back to that Ditto Bulbasaur. That's like a $5 or $6 card as it is. So maybe that goes in the binder.
Looks just like the toy.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Bulbasaur base set. Oh, a couple of Bulbasaurs. There we go.
Ivysaur too.
Oh, go back to the Ivysaur. That's from. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at this guy. You can see the emblem in the corner. That's from Legendary Collection. So that's a different set altogether. That's not base set. That's not base set 2. This would be like the third full set reprint of this card. Those are the ones that have the Firework Reverse Hollow finish cards in it. Little fun fact.
So the other side. Sword, Coffin Cappy, and then some more fossil stuff. This doesn't have a symbol. Is that just?
So that's base set. That's base set,
okay.
But that's unlimited. Beedrill, that could probably go in the binder. That's from Legendary Collection too, it looks like.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of e-reader cards in there. I anything that's got that E in the bottom corner, I think that's personally worth putting in the binder.
Okay, so that's an E. I just thought it was a symbol. I didn't know what it was when I was looking at it before.
Yeah, it's an E. It was the symbol for like the e-reader device. The card before that also was the e-reader card too.
Oh, true. That's right. Universe in Paris. I think you got one more stack of fire.
All right, save the heat for the end. There you go. Growlithe e-reader right off the top. That should go in the binder.
These are some newer ones.
I mean, you always put every Charizard in the binder.
Okay.
That's from Vivid Voltage, but still, it doesn't matter. There you go, another e-reader right there.
Cool. Base set Vulpix.
Go back to the Vulpix real quick. I'll show everybody a little fun fact on this Vulpix. So the Vulpix, if you grab any other old school card, 2 over that Charmander, perfect. Put it side by side with the Charmander. If you look at the HP in the top right corner on the Vulpix, you see it says HP 50, whereas Charmander it's 50 HP. The Vulpix was the only card they made this mistake on putting the HP before the number, and they never even fixed it. They kept it that way for the whole set. They never fixed the misprint.
No way. So that's a misprint. I don't know what's going on in the binder. That's so interesting.
I mean, a rule of thumb, kind of too. I would say you can easily put any starter, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, in binders. Like those are just cards that like people will always like. Any starter, I would consider doing it with. Really.
Okay. I'll go through it for sure and take them all out. I don't like these arts.
Really? I think that they're so cool. They're like claymation, man. I know they're kind of creepy, but
that's true. Actually, they're some of them. I think just some I don't like more than others. Maybe this one's okay.
I mean, that's fair. Just because I like it doesn't mean you have to like it. That Ninetales card, though, that one I've always liked. I have some stuff to show you too. Sweet strings, we could do that on another day. But the ones you should always put is Charizard and Pikachu. There you go. Charizard, Pikachu always should go in a binder. I mean, like, see, I'm like a little different. Like, I have all of my cards for sale in binders, all organized by condition and typing and set. But I mean, also that's because I have 5,000 cards as singles
That's a
that
lot.
are all single listed for sale, right? So when you consider that, it's like okay, it has to be different. So,
That's it. That's everything.
dude, that's a cool collection. I'm gonna send you a couple of resources. I'm gonna send you
Yeah.
polkadata.io. It's a really
Okay.
cool one where you can look at sets and you can search by set and look up each card individually, and it will tell you what the most current selling is and what the cards are worth just at a glance. It's like it's better for someone that's not looking to sell because it is like give or take a little bit, but it is a really
Right.
good resource just to be like, oh, you know what? Like I didn't realize that this card is worth $15, and it's like an easy way to look it up.
Right.
But yeah, I'll send you that once we're done.
Yeah,
But
that would be awesome.
yeah, if you want to just like pencil through this real quick, just for any last people that have come through, after this, I think we'll call it if you're good with that, unless you have any more questions for me.
Uh, I think that was it. You answered a lot of the things I was wondering, and honestly a little more too. So that was cool to just to also learn about like it's not, all of this stuff. It would take hours to like research it in a sense of getting an idea of what you're looking at, but like even the things like a
Yeah.
misstack with like the e-reader cards, not knowing what those are about, and like the misprints and things like that.
And I want to say this to you, and this goes to anybody listening. Obviously, if you guys have a card where you're like, there's something a little off about it, that one with the signature on it. You're like, Donnie, do you know anything about it? Send it to me. Chances are I know, and or I know where to find out the answer. So like, if you're going through your collection, Zach, or anybody, and you're like, hey, I have a question, either DM it to me or put it in the Pokemon TCG section on the Discord. And as soon as I see it, I'll look it up and I'll figure out and give you the information you need, or I'll tell you guys on stream, whichever comes first. So
There you go, Lily man.
there, Lily Mane, take a look at that Snorlax one last time. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
90 PV.
That Rapidash card's nice though, too. I
Yeah,
do like that card.
cigar, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna get you off
Yeah.
Discord now.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you, everybody. Give Bugcatcher Zach next time you see him in stream. Thank you for doing this for us. And if anybody else wants to
Yeah.
get in on showing us
Thanks
your
for having me.
collection, let me know. We can get you in on next Saturday. Oh yeah, let's say one last. Yeah, we got the Pokemarbles here. Venomoth. We got Pidgeotto, and that's just blue, but the Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's so derpy back in the day. And Articuno. Ooh. All right, man. I'm gonna hop off Discord. Thank you so much
Sounds
for
good.
doing this with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we're back at it. Sorry, guys, I didn't get back to you so quickly. I hope that you guys had fun with that. Little different than normally what we do, but we, like I said, we want to slowly start branching off into doing different things. And yeah, I hope you guys had a really good time with that. Let me know. Give me some constructive criticism if that was fun, if you're in on something like that, or if that's not really your jam. That's okay. Let me know. Also, evolutions are good value. That's super true. Magical Flames. Any of the evolutions, especially like the dark ones. He had the Dark Jolteon. That one's actually worth quite a bit more than you'd think for an uncommon card. Lilymane, I don't want to see any more cards today. Not you. It's just we're actually not going to be on here for too much longer. I'm just going to kind of, if anybody has any questions or anything they'd like to talk about real quick, we'll just be on for another minute or two, and then we're going to call it for the day. Saturday stream is not a long stream. It's just a more like I promised I'd be here, and I wanted to show you guys something cool. If anybody else has any collections they would like to display, we do it the same way. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I enjoy going through Pokemon cards too. And like I said, I can help you out with just pointing out some cards you maybe didn't know that were kind of cool. Will you look at my cards I already sent you? because you already said sure. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do it today though, Lily Main. You're chaos, man. You're chaos. We'll get to it. You know, good things come in time, man. Good things come in time. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for popping on stream today. I'm sorry it's a short stream. As you can see, dude, we're back into the hat era for Saturdays. We're on the hat era for Saturdays. And I think one is $100. $100 card, Lily Main. Dang, which one? Which one is the $100 card? Are you trying to tell me that your Raging Bolt EX is worth $100? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's the photo you just sent me. Kinda rude interrupting him, lol. Who, me? Are you Magical Flames? Are you saying I'm being kind of rude? Or are you taking my side, Magical Flame, saying I'm not being rude? Now you got me confused. All right. Well, here you go, Lily Main. I will put you in your place right now, and I will break your heart and tell you it's not worth $100. Okay, maybe it is worth $100. Fair enough. Okay, I can't break your heart. Recent sale 125 happened today. All right, fine. Fine. Yeah, you did get a $100 card. Very cool. Very cool. It's neat. Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being on here today. Like I said, it was just a short stream today. I hope you guys liked it. It was a little different. If you didn't like it, that's okay too. You know, and if you have a collection of Pokemon related that you would like to show us, whether it's Pokemon video games, Pokemon cards, Pokemon toys, you know, Burger King, gold cards, whatever you want, you feel free to let me know, send me a DM, or put it in the tab for content ideas. I would gladly do it. Saturdays is really a cool time to try and do something a little different. We did a couple games in the morning. I saw Mage, you did come in. Thank you for popping in. Sorry I didn't say hi right away. I was still, you know, looking at all the cards. And everybody, ALB is doing his stream tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern PM. I will be on there checking it out. If you guys want to check it out, say hi. I will be there. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I was busy looking at cards. It was fun. Dude, Mage, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And like I said, if anybody has any other collections they want to show, fill your boots. I also, maybe next weekend I can show you guys my graded cards. I've got over like 150 graded cards. We could go through that and I can show you some of my cards that I have on hand. So we can always change it up. I'm always open to content ideas for Saturday because it's just the fun bonus day. So, all right, guys, have a great Saturday. Monday is a holiday. We will not be here on Monday, and Tuesday we are up in the air. We are not sure what the Tuesday stream was going to look like because that's the only time I could get my oil changed with my tires rotated. So I'll keep you posted on what's going on Tuesday. Schedule will be coming out tomorrow as per usual. But yeah, Monday we will not be here. Tuesday we will jump on. We just don't know what time, and we will post the rest of the schedule tomorrow night. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe, and we will see you, well, hopefully on Tuesday, or we'll see you when we see you. Remember when they had special energies? I do like the heal energies and stuff. I do remember that. All right, guys.